Nobody, as at January this year, expected that there will be what today everybody knows as coronavirus. Without the electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles being produced by the West becoming an issue, today, just coronavirus alone has forced down the price of crude oil from the benchmark of $57 per barrel, where our budget was predicated in December, to a whooping $30, $31 per barrel. In other words, we are still talking about the effect of the coronavirus only. So if you add the effect of the production of these electric and hybrid vehicles, you find that our oil might go down below $10 per barrel. Nigeria only relies on the export of her crude oil. And the Western world has planned that some in the next 4 years, some in the next 5, some 10, some 20 years max, to stop the production of petrol and diesel engines automobiles and replace them with electric and hybrid vehicles that will be charged just like you charge your phone. When the battery is down, you charge it. And these vehicles, once they are in production, they said in the next few years, Germany said in 2025 they are going to produce 1 million of such vehicles, which means their target is that by that next 5 years, they won't be able to produce this diesel and petrol, combustible engines. It's only going to be electric. When that happens, remember that we rely on Germany, India, China, and most of these Western countries to sell our crude oil. When they don't have need for your crude, what happens? It means that your revenue will dwindle. And when revenue dwindles, it's going to be make the budget, your budget to be in deficit. When your budget is in deficit, you know what it means, that you will not be able to meet up with your day-to-day expenses and then plan as a country. So what I did today was a wake-up call on Nigeria to diversify her economy from being economy that rely only on export of crude oil into other areas like agriculture, solid mineral, and even to a great extent revive our refineries to be able to refine our own crude oil. Nigeria today stands out as the only country that exports her crude oil and now import finished products refined in other countries. So in other words, we sell our crude to import finished product. When we have refineries in this country that should be able to refine our crude oil, and then the refined products should also be exported. So now we're only exporting crude instead of exporting both crude and refined products. And some of the byproducts of these refineries could be used in some of the industries like the plastic industries, the petrochemical industries, and the rest of them. But today, we only export crude oil, which goes a long way to make this warning. One that Nigeria should sit up in order to correct this anomaly and have alternative sources of revenue, not only based on crude oil. And like I said today on the floor, nobody, as at January this year, expected that there will be what today everybody knows as coronavirus. Without the electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles being produced by the West becoming an issue, today, just coronavirus alone has forced down the price of crude oil from the benchmark of $57 per barrel, where our budget was predicated in December, to a whooping $30, $31 per barrel. In other words, we are still talking about the effect of the coronavirus only. So if you add the effect of the production of these electric and hybrid vehicles, you find that our oil might go down below $10 per barrel. And it is that is the only source of revenue for this country. I think it goes a long way to tell us that the future of this country will be so bleak if urgent measures and steps are not taken to diversify the economy into other areas where we can raise this revenue to take care of our problems as a nation.